Right guys, this video is going to be my homemade glass etching or anything etching kit. This is the cabinet, cheap, made for less than £20. It does what it's supposed to do. Ideal little chamber, can be stacked away. Everything's contained inside itself, it's all sealed. But yeah, let's have a look. Right, to start off with, I searched out the tub. The tub I found at a local store. It was only about £9, which I thought was a bit overpriced considering it wasn't overly big. But yeah, I thought, oh well, it's the best I can get, so I got it. I started off thinking of how do I let the cloud disperse inside it, so I cut a hole on the side because I had some extra delivery packaging tube. So I cut a section off and left the end cap on it, glued that in and inserted that inside, cut another hole in the bottom and put this other tube in and just attach a bag, so when it's off the unit it's hanging over the edge. When I'm running that, the bag inflates and catches all the extra dust. So once that was designed, I looked up the gauntlets. It was going to cost about £15 for a set of gauntlets to put inside it. I thought, no chance. Mrs. had some extra old pairs of trousers kicking about, so just cut the bottoms of the legs off, marked my holes, cut them off a good space apart, and since doing this I realised I should have put the holes higher instead of lower. But anyway, it still does its job, thankfully, because the tub's not so large. So yeah, if you're getting a bigger tub, do realise you would want to put the holes slightly higher than at least halfway, as it was a problem for me trying to get my hands up to the window where I could see while having to stoop down and bend over and be in an awkward angle. But yeah, we cut the holes in. It did crack when I started cutting them, so I started using a hot knife just to get the hole out. Put the legs through, hot glued them on the outside, sealed all the way in. Was going to put some other kind of fixture over the top to clamp it on, but doesn't need it. For the lid, we put some of the double-sided sticky foam along inside the indent of the lid there, just to help seal it and cushion seal it more. I do sit something heavy on top while I'm doing it, and I still do wear a face mask. But next was the air line, so I got the air line. I punctured a hole on the side, put the air line through, sealed up the hole with hot glue and tape. Made sure it was completely sealed. That was that. Then it was a case of designing a window for the top. So I'll lift you up here. And for the window for the top, we had an old telescope case. It was a box for it. It actually had a big plastic piece inside, so we measured that out, cut a hole slightly smaller, hot glued it from both sides to seal it in. So give me a window to look into. Now if we move this out of the way, now if I flip it up, you'll see that underneath I have an LED light attached. Super bright light. That's just so that while I'm working, the light shines directly here where I'm going to have my hands, just under here. It shines directly on the piece so I can see if I'm missing bits. That's mainly on glass, that is, but yeah, it's just my light for seeing inside. Also bought from a cheap store, cost about £5. So that brought the price up to about £14. Now, inside, as you can see, the trouser legs just were taped onto some gloves. Just normal gloves. You don't have to be anything special, but preferably you'd want rubber. But yeah, they're taped on. The air line comes in down here, down at the bottom there, sealed in. Comes up to the etching gun. So when I'm inside, I'm just, etching away. Now if I need to refill that, I don't even need to take the lid off. All I need to do is unscrew the cap while the compressor's trying to refill. I just unscrew this, or if I'm using it, it would be unscrewed. And then when I unscrew the cap off that, I just pick this up, put out some powder, fill up my little chamber up in here, and away I go again. By the time I've done that and got sorted, got the piece in my hands, the compressor's back up to full air. But yeah, I usually have a couple of little tubs with aluminium oxide, just so if one goes empty I've always got one to grab for while I'm working. But yeah, basic and easy, very cheap. Don't even need to make it out of wood, this thing's fine, absolutely fine. I've etched numerous bits of glass, we've done all the Halloween stuff, made some fruit punch bowls out of just blank ordinary glass bowls, and yeah, turned out quite good. Etched a few things for the mother and the mother-in-law. The nice little angels and stuff on it, because buying the actual sticky stencils from eBay, some of them are cheap and you get quite a few in a pack. And yeah, you can put it on anything really, metal, glass, anything at all, even wood. But you can use this to, actually you got old tools there that are just really manky and old, you can hit them with this. Basically refurb the tool, have it back to shiny and smooth. And lots of applications for this. But even if you don't want to use aluminium oxide, there's baking soda and stuff to be less corrosive. Doesn't eat away at the steel so much. If you've got super thin metal there, you wouldn't want to use something too strong straight away, or you'd turn the PSI down. But yeah, it works perfect. And numerous bowls, bits of metal, personalised a few things here and there. We've used quite a few of the things. It's just good fun to have, being able to personalise your own stuff, and it looked really professional, and all you done was just spray it down. You don't even really see the stuff coming out. It's like magic. But yeah, it's one of the easiest, cheapest ways. You could even get away doing it without that bit on the side. You don't really need that, but it does help with the cloud. Beforehand I couldn't really see anything. I was just aiming at the direction that I should be going at and hoping it turned out good. But after using this box, it seals everything in. You don't have to worry about anything. You can sit longer in one place. Easier to refill without any mess, or having a box below you filling up but the cloud over spilling all over the room. Yeah, this is better. Really cheap, really easy. The only thing I'd advise is have your holes high at the top, because leaning down and trying to raise your hand to the top of the box is awkward. So if you were to have your hands in and reach down for your stuff and then have your hands up high again, perfect. But yeah, ideal box, cheap as chips to make, works a treat. You can stack it away, everything's contained inside it. Easier to stack and pack if it didn't have the little fake exhaust kit. It doesn't really exhaust anything, it just stops the cloud being so dark and misty inside. And having the LED light really helps. So if you're looking to etch at home and you're going to get a big fancy cabinet, you can make one yourself that'll do you meantime. Really easy. All you need is hot glue, Stanley knife, some sticky tape, and a light. Easy peasy. So yeah, I might even make my own Horde Hunter and Oracle's Cave stencils and stencil on a few things. But we should be moving house soon, so it's going to be a massive undertaking. Hopefully we'll get a nice big shed, and that's going to be HQ from now on. But yeah, thanks for looking guys, and easy to make. As you can see, old pair of trousers, pair of gloves, some tape, a little bit of plastic as a window, or maybe you can buy a tub that's pretty much clear on the top, clear enough for you to see in, so you don't even have to start chopping it apart. But yeah, easy done, works a treat, does what you need it to do, barely even broke the 20 quid mark. So thanks a lot for joining me guys, and see you on the next one. Ciao for now.